Hello Flosstube, my name is Jani and this is a new episode of Stitch with me. Hopefully this Friday of the grid stitching party I am stitching a 3-thing sampler by Moira Blackmore, and I try to, this is the top border, I tried to skip as much as I could to start the central phrase, and I am stitching in, I translated to Spanish, so I am stitching in Spanish, but I really wanted to see how the words will look, so I only need to finish this part and this part. So yeah, and then we will continue with our normal programmation of the letters, and here are a fruit baskets. So yeah, I'm stitching my Spanish words and really enjoy this project so far. I want to finish this central phrase, the main phrase of the sampler, so I can continue working in something else and some other project. But this project is really enjoyable, so I don't know, perhaps I will continue a few more days, I don't know. You know how we stitchers said one thing and then we do just the opposite. So yeah. I was also thinking in a Stitch Mania, because I don't have any particular plan, but I have a few beautiful patterns that I can start. So I probably start something. I was thinking, because I haven't done any plans, as I am telling you, but I was thinking, maybe I could start for Mania my beautiful Gypsy Queen by Mirabilia, because I have the complete kit, thanks to Sandra. So yeah, that might be a little plan. And then I'm also bought the sampler from Nicola, from Hands Across the Sea, the Amy Can sampler. So hopefully I will receive that chart in a couple of weeks. So that might be another mania start, but I don't know. I'm also having, a lot of projects right now and a lot of whips, so decisions. I was reading a comment a couple of days ago from a Spanish lady who asked me if I was if I don't feel stressful about my many work in process, my many whips. So I don't feel stressful about them. But I make a mistake. I just, I feel sad because I don't have more time to stitch. So, but no, not really stressful about all the projects. I try to enjoy the process. If I'm starting a new one, I feel really happy about it. Or if I am putting together the materials for a new plan or a new project, I really enjoy that part too. Or when I'm dyeing a fabric and I have a project in mind, I enjoy that. So yeah, I try not to feel stressful about all the projects that I have. On the contrary, I really enjoy them, or at least try to enjoy them. Yeah, I mean the hard part for me is not having enough time to work in my stitching. But no, I enjoy all the little parts of doing these pieces. So that's it. And yeah, I really want to finish this part of the sampler, so I could stitch in something else. I have a few mirabilias that I want to keep stitching. Some mirabilias whip. So many plans. So little time. And talking about plans and everything, I got the floss for Amy Can sampler. I will stitch that sampler with DMC, and I'm also got more fabric to dye this in this next week. I have been reading about the eco printing process, which is a type of dyeing using natural products like flowers and leaves and roots and things like that, and you actually print the shape of the leaves in the fabric through a process of steaming or boiling the fabric. So really interesting. I want to try it. Perhaps I won't have any success, but yeah, it sounds so interesting. And in the worst case scenario, I can dye the fabric again with the techniques that I usually do. So yeah, I'm preparing some material to actually do the eco printing technique. And that's the thing with that technique, you need more time to prepare all the things, and then you have to let the fabric a few days to let the printing stay in the fabric. And there are a lot of things to take care of, so we'll see. I'm exciting. I mean, it's an experiment, and perhaps this process takes some time from my stitching time, but it's always nice to play with different things. So yeah, really exciting. I will try to make videos of the process. I don't know if I will have any success, but we'll see. So that can be used as a mania project, some different techniques to dye fabric. So I will try it. And hopefully in May will also receive some other charts that I got. And when I got new charts, I usually start a new project. So yeah, that could be something to do also in May. So yeah, well, I guess it's part of the spirit of Stitch Mania, which is more like a celebration of this hobby that we have. Try to make something exciting or different, or just enjoying your craft. So yeah, I'm planning on on doing that, even though I probably won't have a specific plan. I will be enjoying my stitcher's status. So yeah, I was reading a post today in the Stitch Mania group about what makes you a stitcher, or what in what moment uh, are you as teachers? And the comments were so funny. When you see a number in a box or in a license from a vehicle, and you can tell what DMC color is. I remember that I used to have really well. I see a number and I can't remember which color of DMC was. So yeah, I guess that make me as teacher. That you also found when you found flosses in your clothes and in your hair, or I usually in the morning I'm waking up and I found a piece of thread in my hair, and yeah. Or when you lost a piece of floss and then you days after that you found it. So yeah. When you prefer to stay in your house teaching instead of going out. Yeah, I guess that's what make us teachers. Okay. So that's it. Oh, I only have one line to complete, and I probably will be making some adjustment to the spaces, because of course the words are different, so I have a lot of space here, so perhaps I put a little motif, or here it's the arrow. So yeah, I probably will have to do some adjustment, but I really wanted to finish the letters, so almost done. And I joined today another Facebook group about cross stitch organization. So I haven't checked it really good or really well. I just read in a comment about that you can get ideas for organization, for cross stitch organization and storage. So yeah, I'm really interested in that, because I want to get some pieces of furniture to tidy up my my craft room, my craft corner. because I feeling is a little crowd right now. I need to put some order. So, but my space is really really small, so I have to really find small pieces oh, of furniture. So yeah, but I really can use some ideas. So yeah, I will try to find. I'm sure there are a lot of great ideas, but to find the pieces that I can use for my corner, because it feels really good when you have everything in a pretty place, and you can choose any project that you want, and everything is in order. So that's the idea. I have a lot of new whips and a lot of projects, and so I need to put everything in order. We went last week to watch the movie A Quiet Place, and it's really really good. It's kind of let me it's kind of stressful. Really really stressful, but it's a very good movie. I mean, the acting, it's really great, and it's a movie really well done. I mean, every aspect is very very well executed, and has some flaws, some details that are a little off, but mostly it's really really a really great movie. So if you haven't seen the movie, or if you like that kind of suspense and science fiction and a stressful movie, it's really 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 good option. And soon there will be a lot of blockbusters in the cinema, because a lot of new movies will came out. Avengers and Deadpool, and what else? Jurassic Park. A lot of action movies, and usually we go with my kids, and to have a good time. And but sometimes there are really too much. But yeah, there are summer movies. That's it. So I'm almost finished. Just a word and a half left to do. So that's it. It's really the same phrase, well, almost the same phrase that it's in English. Let me put a picture here of the original phrase. And in Spanish is hay tres cosas que nunca han de regresar: la flecha lanzada hacia su camino y destino, la hora marcada que no habrá de esperar, y la palabra oportuna no dicha a tiempo. So I try to, to put the words in the right, position, so it will always almost look the same. But I hope to show you all finished for the next time. So yeah, that's 3 things sampler, a little fraction of the huge sampler. But yeah, I hope you could stitch with me, and thank you for joining me. See you next time. Bye bye.